you want to start pressure canning, but you don't really know where to begin, or you're afraid that you're going to somehow blow up your kitchen, well, stick around. I'm going to go over all the parts of a pressure canner and just talk about the basics of how a pressure canner works in this the first part of this multi-part series on pressure canning basics. The pressure canner we use is this Presto 23 quart pressure canner. This is a basic entry-level model. You can get it at any big box store. Doesn't have any bells and whistles on it, but it has been very reliable for us, and it's what we use exclusively. The pressure canner really consists of two main parts, the lid and the aluminum pot. And inside the pot, there's going to be a little rack here. This is what sits on the bottom of the pot, and your jars sit directly on top of that. And it keeps the jars from sitting directly on the bottom of the pot and getting damaged due to direct contact with the bottom of the canner. And then with the lid, on the inside of the lid, there'll be this black sealing ring. This is a rubberized material. It does come out, so it can be cleaned, but it sits in there inside this groove. And this is what allows the pressure canner lid to seal to the pot and create that pressure tight seal. There will be a pressure dial gauge, and this reads in PSI, and that's what you look at whenever you're getting your pressure canner up to pressure. For us, we pressure can at 11 PSI because of our elevation. That's what you watch there. This is the air lock or air vent cover lock. This exhausts all the air from inside the pot when you've got it on the heat. And when it pops up like this, it means that the pressure canner is under pressure. It also engages with a bracket right here, and that prevents the lid from being removed when there is pressure on the pressure canner. This can be cleaned. You can take it off. There's a little gasket right here beside this little wheel that has to be put in place if you do take it off and clean it. The vent pipe, this is an open vent pipe. This is what allows steam to be vented out of the pressure pot whenever it's under pressure. You'll always want to make sure that that's cleaned out and empty, and the way that you do that is you just look through it. If you can see light through it, you know that it's in good shape. There'll be a pressure relief plug on this one. Now, you can buy these gaskets and these plugs online. If this gasket is getting brittle, or it's got a lot of scale or lime built up on it, you can buy these replacements. They're very inexpensive, and they typically come with this overpressure plug that just pops out of the top of the cover. And then most importantly, there'll be a pressure regulating weight. The pressure regulating weight sits right on top of the vent pipe, and that's what stops the steam from escaping and allows the pressure inside of the pot to begin to build up. It doesn't sit on there very tightly at all. It's not intended to sit on there tight. And then whenever you get ready to start canning, you just line up the pressure canner, twist it shut like that, and set it on the stove, and you're ready to pressure can. So stick around for the next part, and we'll talk more about actually the process of beginning a pressure canning.